Hello.
Hello. Hi. Good evening. How are you?
Good, good. How are you?
Great, great, great. Let me get this thing started a bit.
Yeah.
So,
Hello,
who?
Ravindra.
Yeah, go ahead, please, Rudra.
Sorry, this is Rudra's dad. I think Madhuri was also supposed to be joining this class, and I guess new class is starting from today. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Is this the new class, or there is a separate session for that?
No, no. This is the new class.
This is the new class.
Could you
Okay.
please? Yeah. Could you
Yeah,
please request Madhuri ma'am to join?
yeah, sure. She will be joining, but I think Jyoti did not give her link or whatever the.
No, no. The way we work now, we have a group and we post the link to the group because sometimes if Zoom creates some problem, we might need to shift to Google Meet or something like that, right?
Yeah, so I think she's in the IT training candidates group, but I don't think she's in the one which is BA Scrum or whatever,
Oh, man.
BA QA Scrum, whatever that one is. Just
Yeah, I can understand. There could be some logistical challenges. So I'll wait for 2-3 minutes. If she can join, that'll be really great.
okay, sure.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
No problem. So hello, how are you, everybody? Oh, we have Richa ma'am as well. Good morning, Richa ma'am. How are you?
Hello,
Good
everyone.
morning, Ravindraji. Good evening to all.
Good evening. Who's Zoom user again? I couldn't. Yeah, Zoom user. Could you please rename yourself because that's easier to reference, right?
That's Lena. Okay,
Oh,
one second.
no, no problem, Nina ma'am. I'll remember
Oh,
that.
why? Okay, I'm gonna change it now.
It is better to refer that way, right?
Yeah, I
I mean,
don't know. It came by default. I don't know. I didn't do it. So
okay, yeah,
I
yeah, it happens, right?
I just changed it.
Yes, yes. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Let's try to understand. Means the way today's class will be. We'll try to understand the expectation. We'll try to understand what do you know about BA, right? Step by step. Try to introduce ourselves, me as well as Richa ma'am, and then we'll basically take it up from there. We'll try to discuss and try to understand what analysis is, what analysts do, how overall the analyst career is shaped out. Okay, okay, great. So this way we are going to understand and go walk towards the analysis part of the overall roles and responsibility. Try to make ourselves more comfortable in that chair. Try to understand how we can walk ahead, how we can be a best fit for those scenario. And I'm really lucky to have all of the participants up and kicking, so it's really good. And this is a two-way session, so whenever whatever you want to speak, just unmute and start speaking. If you keep on unmute, that can be created disturbances, because I know we all have family, we all have internal cut and kut. Even you might have heard some of those things from me as well. So no complaining, this is how the life is. Okay, so the best part is to getting acquainted with the situation, try to leverage best out of the situation. That's what I believe. And yeah, I tend to speak fast, so please stop me whenever you think I'm doing too fast, or it's like I'm running around. So that's my humble request to all of us, all of you. And yeah, please try to be suggestive if you want to go in depth for certain topics, if you want to understand certain scenario well, because this is what happens, right? You are a personality. Now we are trying to understand business analyst as a role, and we are trying to adapt to those skill set, adapt to those thought processes, adapt to those environments. And that's how this transition is. Because I believe learning is not a challenge here. Challenge is basically trying to fit in those shoes, trying to understand how these guys works day in day out, right? How we can be an effective BA, how we can be a crucial part, and we can give in our best to leverage our personality, to leverage our thought process, to be walk towards a great or good BA type of stuff. We do analysis, we do analysis day in day out, as we might have discussed quite a few times. So right now what we are trying to do, we are trying to discipline those analyst practices. Okay, so trying to find the truth with all the judicial methods available and try to present it to others so that whatever we made the decision for them are right in those treatments, right? So as an analyst, even let's start here as well. So what I would really love to understand from each of you, take 2 minutes, take 3 minutes, okay, try to explain what do you mean by analyst. And don't think about I'm from the previous batch, I'm from the next batch, and blah blah blah. Let's forget about who we are. Let's try to understand how we can learn the best possible way. Let's try to understand how we can walk towards a best analyst, right? Even all the other members who were there with me in my previous batch, I would request them also to try to explain what they mean, they felt as an analyst, right? Could anybody want to start? Anybody want to start on that? Yes, Susha. Great, please.
Yeah. So analyst means analyzing something. So once we get any requirement, we will just go through it and we will analyze all the possible scenarios, how we can work that how we can, how
Leverage.
we can use our thoughts to implement our thoughts to make that as a proper, like, so that we can give it to our stakeholder, to our project managers. It's like analyzing our thoughts and implementing it so that the proper product will come out.
That's right. Usha ma'am was one of the most senior in our last group, because she used to work in recruitment domain, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So see, she had ample of experience in recruitment. The way she comes from, she has a really great experience in human resources processes and policies making. So she can be really articulate in explaining those things. And please don't feel like I couldn't find word or something like that. This is what we are going to learn. We are going to learn those technicality. We are going to learn those words, how to express this thing as well, right? Let's go with a simple way. Whenever I start making tea, whenever I get up in the morning, I'm still lazy, the sleep is in my eyes, and I try to fiddle around, right? I try to find whatever best possible to get that first cup of tea or coffee, whatever you like in that thing, right? So for that, whatever I do analyze. Whenever I get up from the bed, I go to bathroom, brush my teeth, or do my morning chores, and then start making tea, right? So I'll try to find a pot, try to find the tap. If I don't know, if I'm shifted in new home, then try to find the tea powder. And I'm a tea person, so I normally tend to explain tea. Please don't what I can say, quote me for that, because I know there could be certain personalities here who like coffee. So please, there's nothing against tea or coffee. I'm just trying to explain how the analysis start in the day. So the analysis start in the day early in the morning, whenever you wakes up, right? So we're trying to get the process easier day by day. That's how we as a human evolve, right? And this is natural to us. So there's nothing like if somebody say you're not analyst, that's not true at all. So we learn, we try to build on our history, we try to build on our brilliance, right? And that's how we walk day by day. So analysis is a process of decision making with the facts around us. And now, as an analyst, we try to present it to others as well, whenever we have to, whenever there's a need to, right? So that's what we're going to learn. So it's not like you're not analyst. Everybody's analyst. Only thing, now we need to find the exact words to explain, exact tools to present ourselves in those analysis required industry standards. So that's what we're going to learn, right? Yes. Who wants to go next, please? Deepika ma'am, could you please?
Hi. This class is just for me. Like, I don't know anything about this analyzing or IT or anything. I'm just like.
You know English, ma'am?
Hello?
Yes. You know English, ma'am?
Yes, I know. I know the English, but I'm like.
Let's start from there. See, we are here to learn, right? So please don't feel. That's what my humble request was. Try to express yourself. And we will, I'm not judging you. We are trying to go there. We have to reach there, right? So there's some certain path which we need to occupy, we need to cover. So for that, I need to understand where do you stand, and please try to explain in simplest possible way. right? So that's the way I started, right? I'm trying to convey the example of tea making, right? So you can start with that as well. Please go ahead. So
Okay,
what
so
analysis?
analyzing is like you putting all your thoughts together, and whatever is the stakeholder gave you the project,
Wow. Okay.
that
Wow.
project you come with the conclusion with the something, whatever is come out, like with,
Wow.
you know, the
Yes, ma'am.
project they
Correct.
gave you. I don't know how I can fully explain, but
No, but you explained it fully. See, you talked about collecting requirements, to be precise. Means you talked about collecting thoughts. So here we call them requirements. You talked about validating them. You talked about depicting them. So you explain the complete process, and I know that's what we are going to do. Only we use some different words because as in what I can say, as in my history of experiences, as in my history of education, I tend to use different words. But as in when we are going to join a new industry, this most probably will be information technology industry. So we need to learn certain words, right? And that's why I'm here to help you out to learn those words, to learn those tools, how to present, to learn or
okay.
to basically nurture ourselves, to walk that extra mile so that we can be a great resource, great BA. And you
Thank
explain
you.
it well, ma'am. Please don't worry, and never think twice about saying anything. We are like friends. I don't really, we are equal. So please don't take it like he's a mentor, I'm trainee. No. We are participant. Even I learn quite a few things. So this way it's like two-way process. So unless you express yourself the way you are, I couldn't help you better, right? So that's
Okay.
how. Let's get to run that. Thanks, Deepika, ma'am. Lina, ma'am, could
Thank
you
you.
want to
Thank
go
you.
ahead, please? Most welcome, ma'am. Lina, ma'am.
Yeah. What
Yep.
I understand, thank you for, first of all. What I understand is like BA's main role is kind of, as I had said again before this earlier, that it's like a bridge between the stakeholders,
Wow,
two
great.
ends, stakeholders and the development team, the technical people, right? So
Right.
BA can go to the stakeholder, gather all the requirement, and then try to translate it into the language which the coder understands. And
Perfect.
the same thing, because since they cannot talk to each other, it is BA's responsibility to analyze the requirement, define it, and then give it to the development team. And it's like combining two. It's like I would say a bridge between two ends.
Wow, great.
So,
Here we are
so
talking
that
about, yes.
they can communicate well, the
Right.
business.
Let me share the, what you can say, a detailing of this situation, what Lina ma'am was talking. Lina ma'am is one of the most senior person here. She's working in travel industry. So we're going to leverage from, her in terms of what we call domain knowledge. So if you're working in a bank, you have that domain knowledge, the processes, the policies, and how the activities flow in that particular functional area. So she'll be our guiding point for that. And the way she correctly explained, right? So we, as an analyst, I'm a bridge between one party to other party. In normal scenario, in IT Partygram, we are talking about client, we are talking about stakeholder, are every interested party. But let's try to refer or find a perfect word. So what we call them, client or customers. Normally it referred as a client. So I have a client and I'm an analyst. I'm a kind of bridge between the client and the development team. Development teams are basically all geeks. They are technical people. So they normally don't talk business. So if you tell them, "Ki boss, financially this year was really challenging, and this and that," he say, "Oh yeah, good for you." Means he, even normally technical people, they don't try to go to a level where business really is suffering. And that's the overall what industry have learned throughout the ages. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to fill those gaps, right? We are trying to address those gaps, wherever industry was suffering. Whenever you're trying to build a thought process between two independent parties, one side we have a geeks and one side we have business people. So these are all intelligent, all rich, all delegates, which are to try and solve problem of society, trying to solve problem of their organization, trying to make their organization more modern, trying to be a better person or better business day by day. So whenever we talked about, businessmen or great visionary, we can talk about, Jeff Bezos, we can talk about, Bill Gates. These are, few, even Thomas Alva Edison. These are the guys who are in visionary, right? They build something as in business, but whenever they're trying to implement something, there was a problem, because these guys have thought processes, these guys have solutions, these guys have problem statement. Now we need to convert these to a level where we can build a solution for that, and the solution can be via IT, solution can be via some products. Like if there's a problem of, there are no sufficient pens available for students, this can be a problem, right? So how do you solve? So you try to build a plant where we can manufacture writing pens automatically. Okay, so these kind of scenario. So we are trying to bridge that gap as an analyst, and this is still evolving role. If you look at 10 years before, in 2000 say, there we used to have project managers put on these hat of analyst. So they used to play around with all their swords with both their hands and try to win the battle for bridging the gap between the business and the development team, or the production team, or the support team. Believe me, normally we are talk about project as in project, whatever we are trying to develop for business. Normally we talked about support, where I'm trying to support certain services, support certain, technical challenges, or support certain society at large, or I try to build a product. I talked about pen. I try to talk about Microsoft Window. Microsoft Window is a product, right? Even we can discuss quite a few number of products which are ready-made and we want to enhance them. So those kind of scenario. So yes, Lina ma'am explained it really correctly, and we will get leverage from her overall experiences, overall domain experience. That's what we call. And again, we as in BA, we tend to get attached to a solutions, right? Because we normally bridge gap between those. So we try to talk to these business people on day in day out. We try to discuss the requirements with all very senior delegates. So BA is a crucial role. So we need to be a bit disciplined. We need to be a bit articulate. We need to be sensitive about their time, about their overall availability also. So sometimes I have to be a bit diplomatic, and that's what we're going to learn. How to be diplomatic, how to address such, I don't have time kind of issues, and we'll learn those as well, right? That's a kind of behavioral aspects of business analyst. Okay, let's go a step further. Pavni ma'am, could you please explain what do you mean by analyst, please?
Yeah. Hi, good evening. Analyst is kind of thinking about the requirements and what need the requirements and what we make a solutions for the requirements, and we can analyze it and we can give it to the stakeholders, or we can who gave the work to us, and we can give it to that what we implement, that the thoughts, implementing the thoughts of requirements and giving it to the who gave it to work to who gave to do work to us. So that is
Great.
what analyze that.
Perfect. Okay, so as correctly explained, we try to build a solution. We try to be a gap between client and a development team. Okay, so we can develop the project, product, or services. Okay, and we'll take example of these three as well, and we'll try to understand what are the different hats I put on, how I can be an effective BA. What are the tool sets which really makes me BA, or makes what I can say enable with all the artifacts, how I can present it to the team so that they can do best in their job, right? So above and all, I'm a bridge, that's right, but I want to transfer the requirement 100% to the other party, right? We collect requirement, we collect solution requirement from one party called client, and we transfer it to the development team, right? So I want to make sure we haven't missed a single requirement, because if I missed a single requirement, the product will be useless, can be useless, or the product will be not according to the conformance, that's what we call, not according to the requirement, right? Because I missed something. So these kind of scenario I want to address to proactively. This is what we do in quality assurance. Then there's something called testing, quality control. What we do, we try to make sure again and again, whatever requirements came to me, are we in line with those? Are those are all implemented in their completeness? That's what the testing is all about. So we normally check the conformance with the requirement. I'll not use too much technical words today. So, but yes, I'm an IT person, so I tend to use those technical words. So, please ask me if you feel like, left out, or if you feel I couldn't explain it in, those typical words which you expect, right? So yeah, please bear with me and just ask questions. Just barge in and start asking questions. Please don't wait, so that, you might, forget the question, or you might forget to ask even that. So there could be any gap. So we want to solve all the gaps in our knowledge, all the gaps in the requirement as in BA, right? So let's take name. Rudra, could you please explain in your word? Yes, Rudra is one of the most youngest fellow here, and he is working in healthcare industry. So we can leverage the knowledge of healthcare industry from him as well.
Actually,
Rudra, please give it.
Rudra is not here. I'm using his computer.
Okay, no problem. Madhuri ma'am, please go ahead.
Yes. So business analyst, what does business analyst do? Gather information from stakeholder or clients, email, text, phone call, however it's possible.
Right.
And work on the solution, or analyze it and figure out the solution, and design it accordingly.
Perfect.
Or cater it accordingly.
Great, no problem. So Madhuri ma'am talked about overall collecting the requirement, from the clients, making a list of it, building a list of it. So we might call them requirement list. Then we'll take it to the approval stage. So we normally tend to get approved just to make sure we have collected everything. And that's what that approval process is going to help. So there's an approval, from client. So whenever you say I have 12 requirements, so client will sign and stamp on it, saying, okay, yes, you collected completely. If anything, I'll come back to you and I'll let you know. So these kind of processes also get set. We call it communication methods. Then there are some techniques by which we're going to understand I've really got complete requirement, and if I need a clarification, it can happen, right? Because once you meet a new person, we tend to be conservative, we tend to be a bit restrictive to ourselves. So we couldn't get all the knowledge what he or she wants to give it to us, right? So for that matters, there are certain repetitive calls nowadays. There could be repetitive meeting like Zoom meet, Google Meet, and a number of such meets, and we tend to clarify those things one by one from these dignitaries. So how do we do that? We're going to learn these different techniques. So we use something called brainstorming, we used something called requirement prioritization, we used something called interviewing techniques, survey techniques. So there are 12 15 odd such techniques which we're going to go through one by one and try to understand how to make the best BA, how to make a good BA, right? And that's how we're going to practice it. There are lots of what you can say hands-on workshop throughout this course, throughout this training, so that we'll learn together. We'll try to address each and everything in depth. So please don't worry about knowledge gaps. Please don't worry about how difficult it will be and so on and so forth. So please be frank and fair. Please do keep asking questions, right? Thanks, Madhuri ma'am. Thanks a lot. Sheetal ma'am, could you please go ahead? Sheetal ma'am, are you there? I believe she might have stepped out. So let's go to her afterwards. Swati ma'am, could you please? Swati madam. You could hear me, right? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so hearing is not a problem. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to them. I believe they might have put it on a mute and gone somewhere to take a tea or coffee, something like that. So let's see. Let's go ahead. So let's start basically to what I can say, try to understand how the analyst will work for us, how we can be a better analyst. And as we have discussed, right, so analyst is a kind of a person who try to get requirements, who try to talk to the clients, try to understand various requirements from the client side, and try to build a requirement list, or try to build a list of requirement, get it approved, and give it to the development team with all the flora and faunas around it, so that we shouldn't miss the requirement, we shouldn't confuse between the requirements, and we shouldn't miss the priority as well. Okay, so there are a couple of things which we normally address while giving the requirements to the next party, right? So let's start. This is slide 1. I'm at Guru School. Me and Richa, ma'am, we're going to guide you throughout these sessions. So I'm Ravindra Pandey. I have around 26 plus years of experience. I worked in 16 different IT companies. I've done bachelor's in computers, MBA in finance, now doing law in India. So that's all about me. I've doing this corporate training for last 14 odd years. So I go to companies, I train them on various topics, mostly related to project management, the securities, the Internet of Things, the robotics, and blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'm doing this thing from quite good amount of time. So I believe I have a bit of knack of giving training the best possible way, and even just to fill in the gaps, or just to what you can say, address this much better. I'm open to learn. I learn from all the industry experienced leaders, and so I'm here to learn from you as well. So this is not a one-way process at all. We're going to discuss everything. We're going to discuss, and we're going to enrich ourselves with the knowledge available. Even if I don't know anything, it could happen. So we can go back to the Google Maharaj. We can go back to our books and try to refer it out and guide you again. So this also happens. Please don't feel like I know it all. I'm still learning, and there could be some questions which I have to come back to on that. So please don't feel bad about it. It's not what you can say, a habit of it, but sometimes you need to learn and come back. That happens, and that's a really normal scenario, right? And as in grown-ups, we will basically try to we have to put in some efforts, right, for this training, for the workshop, for learning. So I would request you to at least keep a couple of hours to be an analyst, because we are going to learn this together, and we are going to help you to clear the interview. So we are going to help you to go through the interview process. We have questions bank, and we have also something called on-job training. So if you stuck anywhere, even on the job, you can just call us through WhatsApp, and all those things, and we can help you out. So please don't ever feel like you will be left out. We are going to grow together. This is a kind of very long-term engagement we are talking about. This is not a ribbon cutting ceremony. So it's not like I taught you and then I forgot you. No, we're going to work together for at least 6 to 9 months, and we're going to learn together. So unless and until you are very comfortable in your job chair and start working on your own in autopilot mode, then we can basically part our ways, or we can basically think about disconnecting ourselves from this engagement. That's how the engagement is planned, and we had quite a good amount of industry expert while defining or designing this course material. So this is really well done in terms of them, and thanks to them also at Guru Schools. We debated a lot, we discussed a lot, and then we come up with the capsule where we are going to discuss first business analysis, then we're going to discuss about quality assurance, quality control, agile principle. Agile is the latest project management methodology which we use. We're going to learn what you mean by project, what you mean by management methodologies, and then Scrum, another niche framework or a disciplined way to do project management, a matured way or evolved way to do project management. And we have Richa ma'am to guide you through those trainings. So she'll be basically teaching us on project management. She'll be teaching us on the Scrum methodology, how we can use them, how we can enrich ourselves with those things, so that I can be the best possible BA. Okay, so Richa ma'am, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Ravindraji. But it's okay if you introduce myself. It's okay.
No, ma'am.
So,
please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, all. I am Richa Saxena. I am having around 10 plus of years of experience in IT industry, and for last 3 years, or you can say more than 3 years, I'm also working towards the Scrum trainings for the corporate levels, and I'm having around 4 plus years of experience as a Scrum Master in industry. So currently I'm working as a project manager and also as a scrum master for a MNC. So that's it, and we'll meet little later once Ravindraji finishes his course. Then we'll start on Scrum. So that time we'll meet. So thank you so much, and happy learning.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Richa ma'am is really, what you can say, she tried to explain herself in a few, least possible word, and I'm a talkative person. So that's the way we basically try to balance it out everything.
Richa is one of the good
So yeah,
instructor. I mean, she talks very softly, very slowly,
I
and she
know.
explains it so
Yeah.
well. But I missed 2 of her classes due to some personal reasons. So
It's
Yes, I can understand.
okay,
Even
Usha. It's okay, Usha ji. You have the recordings available, or otherwise, any which ways we are going to repeat this for this new batch. So you can always come and join us.
sure. So today is a new batch starting, or is starting yes tomorrow?
No, it's today only.
we
We
start
are
today.
starting a new batch.
Oh, okay.
And Madhuri ji is the new member for our in our group,
Okay.
right, Ravindra ji? Right, Ravindra ji?
No, yes, we have even Deepika ma'am is new.
Yes,
Leena ma'am is
yes.
new because they are,
Actually, I had
they are also started
okay.
late.
Actually, I had a
And yes,
conversation with Leena ji, so I don't find her new. And yes, I have seen Deepika ji also in one of my session, so that's why I missed her. So
right,
sorry. So Madhuri ji and
right.
Deepika ji are new faces for us, and Leena ji, we know you quite well, but yes, again, it's a start fresh for it's a fresh start for you also.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
The others were very confusing. That had said earlier, like I was writing the tables before I start writing 1, 2, 3. So, but it will help me now. It will reinforce everything now if we go through again systematically, because I was attending some sessions, but it was like everything was bumper going up.
I know. There could be challenging
Yeah, it
sometimes
is.
at times.
Yeah.
So we need to be, and pardon me, we have missed you, at the start, but that's okay. No problem. So you can join even the batch after this as well. See, these batches keep going on because these are the one of the most popular track at Guru schools, and we try to basically keep our even seniors join these training camps so that we can get more discussions. We can be more forthcoming in terms of even new experience as well. And whenever you join, we might also request you to come down once and try to explain others also how Guru school have benefited, or what we can do better so that we can address all the shortcomings also. Even yesterday only I was talking to one of the Google analyst. Google is the one of the highest top player payer to analyst. This guy was paying 182K per year. He's in Seattle. And yeah, Google Seattle, that's a kind of bit challenge there, but they have their small office there, and they are trying to address even Microsoft open system based initiative. So he's a strategic analyst there. He has around 17 years of experience as of day, and yeah. So we're trying to discuss with him like what should be the additions to this, and I've made those changes also. So nowadays we normally talk about something called responsibility matrix, and they talk it quite often even during the interview. So I have also tried to include those things. So we'll discuss this thing with the even previous batch whenever we normally have the workshop going on. So there are certain additions and subtractions as well, so that we try to get more aligned with the industry. And that's what our job is. As a trainer, we also keep learning, we also keep giving our best overall. Okay, so let's start with the first slide. Let's try to understand what analysts do, right? So what we do, we normally get oriented with the organizations, because whenever you join a new organizations, we try to understand how the organizations work, right? So what even organizations what they will do, they'll have something called induction workshop. So whenever a new employee joins, we have something called employee induction workshop. There could be some different labels, there could be some different title to these trainings or workshop, but the normal is induction program, or employee induction week or employee induction day, or whatever they want to have. Normally, if you join a company which is matured enough, or which is in the industry for at least 15-20 years, they have a week of this induction program. So what will they will teach you? So you'll be not working in your first week, you'll be attending these seminars or the workshops or the training program. What you learn here, you will try to understand the history of organization, you try to understand the hierarchy of the organizations, you try to understand the policies and procedures of these organizations. Let's say if you join something called Infosys. Infosys is one of the most IT tech giant throughout the globe. They are working in almost 50 plus odd countries. In US, they have office in New Jersey, they have office in New York, they have office everywhere. I believe throughout the US, they have around 60 to 80 offices. And one of the most nearest close partners of Guru School, we are working with them for I think around 15 plus years. So they are the one of the most matured IT organizations. So the way I normally go throughout this training is try to understand me as an employee of Infosys. So I started, working at employee on day one. They have almost 5 to 6 days of this induction workshop. So we normally have planned for around a week plus. So it's almost around 50 hours of inductions training what they give to each and every new employee. So they normally start, to tell you about how Infosys was formed, how Infosys was, spread its wing around the globe. What are the different share markets they play in? What are the different policies and procedures they have started implementing? Start from the day one, day two, how they have matured in terms of these policies and processes, and how as a new employee, how you're going to adapt those things. Okay, so for first week, they'll also take you to the dinners, lunch. You'll have a welcoming party, and they'll also get familiarizations with the office where you're going to work on. So they'll tell you where is a pantry, where's a what I can say, a server room, where's your seat, how the team is spread on the floor. Normally a team is sit all they sit together, but nowadays we are all in Zoom, right? So they have a complete Zoom meeting for 6 days, if not less than that. So they'll try to share you with all those things. So there could be somebody from HR who will closely work with you on day in, day out, so that at least a day he or she will meet you and say, hey BA, how are you? Or hey Ravindra, how are you? How do you feel? Do you need anything from HR side? How I can be with you on day in, day out? This is what they call buddy scheme. So he or she will be almost equal to in terms of roles and responsibility, but he or she is working with the organization for at least past 5 years plus. So he or she will know the organization processes, policies, and overall how to approach, whom to approach, those kind of scenario. Okay, so this is how the welcoming or get oriented type of stuff happens in mature organizations, right? So please don't feel like first day will give you jitters, or you'll have really what you can say, where to find bathroom kind of scenario. This happens because whenever we enter corporate world, and if I haven't worked in big offices, there could be challenges, there could be what you can say, a phobia type of thing, right? So you normally get oriented with the company, normally get aligned with the company where you join, right? And then they also guide you on your roles and responsibility. So as in BA, senior, junior, depending on solution, depending on interview and selection processes. Let's say you're join Infosys as a business analyst. So what will they tell you? They'll tell you about your primary business objective. So what you do day in, day out, this is your seat. Normally you create some set of you try to make calls day in, day out, because your job is basically getting requirement, understanding the overall business problem, trying to work with the clients. So what are the clients you want to work for, and how to reach to the client who are all there within our organizations. We normally call them sales managers. Sales managers are basically a person or a team where they try to find new clients, and with new clients they had certain problems which Infosys as a development partner will address, right? So me as a business analyst, I normally go with these or meet with this sales manager. And first of all, to start my job, I normally will be reporting to something called sales manager, and he he or she will accompany in such meeting, so that he will do talking for me in my first 15-20 days or a month or so that he'll try to create the requirement list, or try to talk to various clients which are basically Infosys client or Infosys working for them as a development partner, right? So the normal example which I explain is basically me as an employee working in Infosys as a business analyst, and there's a sales manager I work with, and then I go to some client called State Farm. State Farm is an insurance company. It's they also have around 50 odd offices throughout the US, and even in Canada for that matters. And we tend to align ourselves to a typical solution of enhancing their attendance management system. So let's try to understand the history a bit. A sales manager might have been a buddy of this senior HR person in State Farm. Let's label it as an VP HR. So he asked our sales manager, saying, "Hey, sales manager, I am having certain problem with my attendance management system. So I am having certain shortcomings. I am having certain proliferations. I am having certain challenges in attending all the employees. There are certain challenges, like somebody is doing attendance for somebody else, so somebody is signing on behalf of somebody else, so I need to pay him because my attendance have been recorded of his or her name, and those scenarios. So I want to eliminate all such things." And that's how the discussion was started. So my sales manager talking to the VP HR, my sales manager in the sense Infosys sales manager, I am an employee of Infosys, talking to a client called State Farm, right? This is how I normally tend to explain each and every nook and corner of the analysis process, right? So we'll work with this example. We'll basically try to analyze this example better. We'll try to understand the nooks and gaps so that we can address them and there. And then we'll try to collect certain things. We try to build certain things which are in line with this, processes, in line with this overall business problem solutions, right? Any difficulty in understanding me at this moment? Anybody have any questions?
I'm good.
We are fine.
Anybody else have any problem? Please feel free to ask. And I know we are all learning together. We are all started learning. So I'm quite open. Yes, Madhuri ma'am, please go ahead.
I'm fine.
Okay, great. Sure. So, let's go ahead then. So this is how to. So I've tried to understand whenever I join some company as a business analyst, there will be something called orientation workshop, induction workshop, or, induction training. Each and every organizations have a different label to a training. So please don't get bogged down by the labels. Try to understand the policies, philosophies behind it, right? So that's what we are going to do. Then I'll start working with something called sales manager to start with. I might start working with project manager as well, or I might get attached to the CIO, CTOs of the world. Now, let's try to understand BA as a role, right? As I told you, me as an BA, I'm a quite visible role. So whenever I join Infosys, I tend to work with quite senior people. Means senior people in the sense they are delegates. They have built this company. They have certain vision. They have certain new strategies to implement too, right? So what they do, they give you some times. Their times is really much more valuable in the sense they do quite a few things in different globes or different part of the world, and you are kind of one small unless say small, you are just one channel which he or she will address to. So we need to be really judicious about time utilization of such persons. Even we talk to client very senior persons, like we discussed, right? We are talking to a VP HR of State Farm, which is a around 10 billion company, big insurance company, and it's in existence for around 30 odd years. So I'm trying to solve a problem, or I'm trying to understand the vision and mission of such dignitaries and try to blend it in a requirement, try to put it in technical words, technicalities, and try to get it approved from them as well. So this is really visible role. I work with very senior people within my organization as well as within client organizations. So, and the best part of it, you have to use certain extra precautions, but you are visible. So even if you suggest a small thing, it's get noticed throughout your organizations. So you are a very visible person. There are many awards and facilities given to such persons because of the real visibility level of this role. So you will be always forthcoming. You'll be always work with such senior people, or you'll normal wine. And I normally, due to COVID, the personal meetings have almost stopped, but there could be a time where a CEO, CTO might want to meet you once. So it could be couple of minutes meeting. You might have to go to the office and try to meet this guy personally so that he's comfortable with you, because that's a normal human psychology, right? Once you meet a person, once you see a person, there's altogether different connections, right? So this is how we do. So there could be some request like meet personally, or go to such and such personal meeting which is nearest possible to your location, and so on and so forth. So this also happens, right? So as a visionary, I get to have lots of awards, lots of even rewards for that matters, and that really help to enrich my career. And that's the best part of the overall BA role. Right now, let's take a step into overall how the BA functions, how we can be a good BA, how we can understand the processes, how we can understand the overall work culture of BA, how to fit in those shows, right? So let's try to understand. So what we do, we define the scope. So whenever I talk to this VP HR of State Farm, and whenever he says I want to have the attendance system enhanced, so my first question will be, okay, now let's try to understand the actual plan like a movie, or plan like a drama, right? So you gone with your sales manager to meet this guy called VP HR at his office in, let's say, St. Louis. They have office in St. Louis. They have office in Illinois also, but let's try. You gone to meet him, the VP HR at the St. Louis office, and you walk into the office and you try to understand how the recruitment process works. Now, you as an BA needs to be a good observer. So I need to collect things prima facie. I need to understand the processes there first, so that I can be able to suggest the enhancement, right? So when I walked into the office, I found that there are employees who are signing a registered, and a supervisor basically scanning their photo IDs, so that I know Ravindra Pandey is signing the register now. Okay, this is Ravindra Pandey, I seen the photo ID, go ahead. But sometimes what happened, this supervisor guy talks to his girlfriend, or this supervisor tends to go to collect his coffee mug, tend to go to or is talking to somebody while doing these things. So there could be some leakages, there could be some persons who might sign twice with the different name also. So Ravindra Pandey can sign there with some Ron Smith. So what I've done, I have tried to build the presentee of an employee who is not there. As an organizations, I need to pay because the documentation say he's present, right? So the salary of a day is given to him. So I want to stop such leakages throughout this employee attendance program, right? So what I need to do, I need to understand how can I take this to another level. So what I think, okay, let's have something like biometric attendance, right? So fingers, it's not foolproof way, but yeah, we can do that. Then we also think it through, like what else I can do. So we can have something like iris scanner. We can have something like full body scanner to make sure the person is what I'm going to record as an attendee is there himself, by himself. So this is how I enrich or I suggest to the solutions, right? Then I walked into the conference room where VP HR is sitting with 4 or 5 employees, and me as an analyst, my sales manager as a solution giver or development partner basically joins the meeting, right? So whenever you join a meeting, we normally start with pleasantry. We need to greet and meet people, and then we'll start the discussions about what type of problems they are facing. So VP HR will start, okay, we have certain problem with attendance management system, and I believe we have certain budget sanction through this quarter. So let's try to address those business challenges of stopping all the proliferation throughout this attendance system. So he want to have a uniform attendance system throughout the different organizations, throughout the different offices, and he wants to have this attendance management system 24/7 centralized system, tend to get the attendance records or the leave, sanctioned leave type of records from all these offices at one place, and so on and so forth. So what I'll do, I'll try to record, I'll try to basically collect all these requirements, try to list this requirement in an Excel sheet or in a document called requirement documents, and I'll try to build this thing in a scenario where I try to list this, I try to prioritize this, I try to collect these requirements at a place, a uniform place, so that I can share with other as well at a later stage. Now what I'll do as an BA, I try to collect this requirement in a first meeting, but there are certain things which I might miss out. Okay, so what I normally do, I normally try to collect these requirements on a voice recorder also, and that's a normal practice. And at the meeting, even your sales manager will say, hey BA, why don't you put your phone on the table and start recording these things? So yes, I do record these things on a voice recorder as well. Our cell phone is really great, what I can say, entity as of now, and all the business analysts are normally requested to record these things so that we haven't missed a wish list, we haven't missed whatever we discussed, right? And nowadays, to go to the next level, we have all such Zoom meetings recorded, right? So all these meetings are recorded in a way that whatever I'm trying to say, whatever you're trying to grasp, can be revisited at a later stage. So the remembrance, the collection is in completion, right? Is in a complete conciseness. That's what we talked about. So the requirement is the most important part which I collect from these guys. Try to understand the vision and mission behind this solution. For this, whatever solution I'm trying to give, I need to understand the problem first. So I'll collect those problems in full detail, in complete angles and nook and corners from these guys. Okay, and I'll try to list down somewhere. It can be an Excel sheet, it can be a Word document, it can be a simple, pen and paper as well, right? But now, as an BA, if I need to be best BA, I need to understand certain things. How can I make sure I won't miss a single requirement? I have a voice recording and I've been there personally. So as soon as I go home, I'll try to go to my office. I'll try to list down these requirements. Okay, so I'll try to make something called Excel sheet, or try to make something called Word document, right? So we can call them at a requirement document. Let's be simple. And then we go to the technicalities of it. And now what this requirement document do, it basically try to explain you or try to define the scope of a problem. What is scope of problem? Scope of problem is basically how big is the problem? What are the lengths and breadths and depths this problem goes to, right? And what are the suggestions we can give to, what are the solutions me as a development partner give to the State Farm guys? That's the overall, we are talking about building an engagement between two different businesses, right? State Farm insurance business, Infosys a technology business, right? Infosys as a technical partner, Infosys as a technical solution provider, they try to build these things. They try to address all the requirements in a specific way. We'll come to the revenue part, the ROI part at a later stage. But right now, I'm trying to solve the business problem in totality. Okay, that's the first and foremost prime thing what as a business analyst I do, right? So I'll build this list of requirement. I'll take this requirement back to the VPHR and the sales manager and ask them, do you think I missed anything, or do you think I misunderstood anything? This thing happens, and as in part of human, we tend to be erroneous, right? So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to solve all those issues at earliest possible, because whenever issue kept hanging, they might cost dearly to everyone, including me as a person, including my organizations, including the other organization also. So I'll try to fill in all the gaps. I'll try to address all the gaps as a BA. So let's try to understand from tea making processes, right? So we wake up, we try to collect pot, we try to collect water, we put it for boiling, then we put in some tea powder in it, and then we wait for it to boil. Then I might add, ginger, I might add, cardamom, whatever I like, or masala for that matters, and get it boiled, put it in a cup, or, put the milk first and then filter the thing and start drinking. So, and depending upon my, likings, I try to decide how much should I, warm it, how much, hot I want, how much time or how much strong I want. So I need to boil it, till those, time limits, and so on and so forth. So what I do, I normally try to align my processes to the requirement to the business, right? So there could be some changes in each and every requirement collection, methodology. So you might do certain things in more detail. You might, do certain things in lesser depth. So we tweak ourselves according to the business. We align ourselves, towards the business. We align ourselves towards the business, right? So how do you do it? We try to build a plan. We try to build certain, strategies. We try to build certain, what I can say, list, so that I know step by step what are the, different procedures or policy I will follow. And my organization as an Infosys is going to help me in building my plan. They have something called templates. They have something called pre-built documents where I just fill in the blanks and say, okay, requirement 1 this, requirement 2 this, requirement 3 this. These are the, various things which are basically required to make this requirement incomplete. So these are the details. So these are the, length and breadth of each and every requirement. So whatever we discuss in a meeting and the latter calls, we try to complete those requirements in a given template. So template help me to a level where I can complete the requirement, each and every such requirements, list it, and then build something called priorities. So what will be my first requirement, although, to get addressed on priority. Then there could be some requirement which are basically can be addressed later in the sense next week, next week, and so on and so forth, right? So we plan our requirement, and there are these, typical templates already built in. And planning the sales manager and overall Infosys team can be also helpful to you of building these plans, right? Any questions for me at this moment? Anything which I have explained which you couldn't understand?
I'm good.
So we are good with the words, right? Means I have not really baffled you or pardon me, but yeah, I tend to basically use words which I like and which I've been experiencing. So I need to, ask this, like if I really, what I can say, spoken anything which is out of context to your thought process, please do ask the questions. We are trying to understand overall how BA going to start the work and what he or she is doing on day in, day out. That's what we are trying to do here, right? So I believe you understood the process, right? We'll revisit this thing tomorrow also, so that we can be more in line with our, policies and process and adoption plan, right? So yes, any questions at this moment? Anybody have any difficulty in understanding?
I'm good.
Okay, great. And on top of that, what I'll do, I'll share some videos which are available on YouTube, so you can go through them. There are certain things which, I might miss out, or there are certain things which, whatever I've spoken might be not in a current, not in right context. It can happen, right? As in human, we do try to, make some error. So these video will make you, walk towards or address those gaps as well. So I'll share some video. You can have a look at today, or you can have a look at, tomorrow also. So that you'll understand how BA works, what are the things which BA needs to learn, and what are the things which we are going to do together as well, for that matter, right? So let's go ahead on this image. Then what we do, we define the each and every requirement in detail. Okay, this is what the BA is deliverable. So as in BA, this is what I create. I get the I build the scope statement. I build a business analyst plan as in my plan of working, and then I deliver this requirement list, or I detail this requirement list and hand it over to the development team. That's what I do. That's all I do. Simple, right? This is my actual input and output as an BA. We're going to discuss this in depth tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, right? Today is 14th, so we're going to meet again on 16th, same time. Now I'm not complete for today, but I'm just sharing those thoughts with you, so you'll be a bit relaxed. We are almost near to the end of our class. Okay, we normally have 1.5 hour class, but we tend to stretch it to 2 hours, and this happens. So please pardon me for that. But I will, do stop me if I'm going way overboard, or if you have certain other engagements which you must attend to, so that you won't miss this discussion. These discussions are important. Recordings are there to support you, but these discussions make you understand all the small nooks and corners of the BA workings, right? Okay, so as in BA, I go to such meetings, I call people, I talk to them, I try to get the requirement clear, I try to define scope, I build my strategy, I build my plan as in BA, what to do, what not to do, how to create this requirement as in person, right? Me as in Ravindra Pandey, I have my own thought process of how to get the solutions clarified for me. So I might call VPHR 2 times, I might call VPHR 6 times, and it depends. Or I might request VPHR to, label a person called correspondent or coordinator, so that I can call this coordinator day in, day out, whenever I feel like calling. This thing also happens. As in person, I can be a talkative person, so I might get friendly with such person. I'm trying to understand the requirements in depth. I'm trying to understand the business of State Farm and the attendance business of them for each and every employee. And then I'm going to suggest them how to enhance them, right? So for that, I might need to talk 2 times. I might need to talk 8 times. It happens. And that's why we have Zoom meeting, Google Meet, phones, and all those, each and every channels of communications, we try to leverage those. But to leverage all such channels, I need to have certain plan in place, right? So as in person, I need to build my plan. What is a plan? Plan is something like, these are the 6 things I will do to clear all the gaps or all the difficulties in requirement detailing. Okay, so this is what you call plan in the simplest possible scenario. Now these plans are already what you can say matured processes in many companies like Infosys, TCS, Cognizant of the world. So they'll give you a template. Okay, hey business analyst, this is the Excel sheet which you will use as an BA plan. So what the Excel sheet have? The Excel sheet will have your name, your client name, your might be the project name, because these requirements are going to get converted to a solution, a service, or a support, and those things. So right, so you'll have a label given by your organizations, and mostly the person whom you are reporting to. It can be a sales manager, it can be a CIO, right? So he or she will hand it over a plan to you where you just do a fill in the blanks. So organizations help you to be a better BA, and that's the policies and procedures are basically built for, right? And then what is expected out of you is basically deliver the scope statement, deliver this business plan, and deliver the list of requirement whatever you created. And there are certain means and ways which we're going to learn, so that I will not miss a single requirement. I try to explain each and every requirement in detail, right? And these requirements will be a functionality in my product, project, or solution, whatever the Infosys is going to give it to the State Farm. And that's how the whole ball game works. Me, Infosys, as a development partner, I'm trying to help State Farm as a client, right? And that's how we basically build this solution, project or support or product, whatever is required for the client, right? Now, me as in BA, we normally support the technical team to build this product, to build the better product, to build better, to support it the best possible scenario to the State Farm. So me, BA, as an advisory capacity, try to help these guys, try to help Infosys to build best possible product, solution, or support service for the State Farm. Because I have the person who envisioned this. I have a person who started building this building this vision for State Farm, because I have been talking to VPHR, I've been talking to this correspondent, coordinator, whatever they are, and I'm trying to build this vision. I'm trying to build this solution for them. So me, I conceive this vision. I build this vision in depth. So me is an advisory capacity whenever Infosys is trying to support this service product to the State Farm, right? And that's a normal evolution. So I am the best technical implementation persons Infosys can have, because I have conceived the idea, I have nurtured the idea, I have elicited the idea, I have evolved the idea to a level where it can be implemented. As we discussed, right? That's what BA do. So 6th step is the most important in terms of me as in control, me as in visible character, me as in building or nurturing or delivering that solution, product or services, right? This is the most crucial, because deliverables are okay. These are just the documents, or these are just the email you sent on, on the cloud or throughout the company. But the vision, the crux, the understanding of the problem and building solution for it is the most important part what BA have is on his or her shoulder, right? Any confusion at this moment? Anything you want me to discuss in depth? Pardon me. I believe everybody understood, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Please, do responding yes, no, I think so, or whatever you feel is the correct response. Because that way, I'll make sure, like, you are there and you're listening, right? Okay. Now, the Infosys as in company will try to build these solutions, try to implement these solutions. There are policies and processes already created, already laid down within my company to help this, evolution of requirement to a solution or a product or a support, right? And this what we are going to leverage as a business analyst as well. I am in an advisory capacity now. I have created the scope statement. I have created my business analyst plan. I have created the BA deliverables. Now, we're going to look at the BA deliverables in depth. There are around 4 or 5 items which BA normally do as an industry best practices. So I'll try to we try to learn all these elements or entities which BA normally does, and we'll try to take it to a level where how can we do something called value add? How can we do it better? Okay. Then how can we leverage the organizational support framework as well? So how I can help the development team, how I can help the sales manager, how I can build a new policies and processes as well. These are what we call strategic business analysis. So I'm trying to improve the processes within Infosys. So whenever I'm a senior person, senior BA, I tend to suggest the quality people to build a new system, new quality management system, so that the next BA will have his or her life easier. This is what the strategics BA do. We're going to have a look at the types of BA as well in depth in our next class, but let's try to understand in a flow of discussions, right? What type of BAs are there? So there is a BA which normally go to the client or talk to the client, get the requirements, right? This is a normal business analyst. What do we analyze? Business, we analyze the client requirement, we analyze the thought process of a client, so that we can provide him with the solutions, support or services for a organization which I'm working for. So I am a kind of bridge between State Farm and Infosys. I'm a really visible person. So whatever document I created are spread across the organizations or spread across the team. So there are certain checks and balances needs to be done. There are certain what I can say measures needs to be in place, so that there isn't any requirement leakages. There aren't any gaps and shortfalls. So there is an organization's quality framework which is going to support me for that. We're going to also learn the quality management services, quality framework, the quality assurance part of it, and quality control part of it as well. So how to make sure the quality is in place, that's what the assurance is. The control is how to make sure whatever we created are in line with the organizational policies and processes, right? So we need to understand how we do it. So as in best BA, we have designed this training capsule for you. So we have, collected all the necessary elements which a BA needs, and how a BA can add a value, how a BA can take it to the next level, so that you will be the best BA and a crucial employee to a given organization, or a crucial, what you can say, contributor to the organizations, right? And then me as an BA, we also enhance the solution to a level, each and every solution to a level where it can be best supported and best, evolved for a given client. In this case, Infosys doing this for a State Farm, right? That's the whole thing me as an BA do. It's a big essay, I know. But yes, as an BA, this is what all we do, right? And I believe we understood up to a great level. And that's how we're going to do. Now we're going to try to understand what are the different tools we use, or what are the different techniques we use, what are the different templates we use, and how Infosys can support me as an BA, how I can talk to various persons, even within the client team as well, so that whatever I deliver as an BA or whatever I analyze as a BA is in conciseness, is in completeness, right? So any questions for me at this moment? Any confusions?
I don't think so.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. And yes, okay, now there are two persons who couldn't explain what you mean by BA, right? Shital ma'am, are you there? Okay, Swati ma'am, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, Swati ma'am, yeah, could you please explain in your word, because we were discussing whenever we are trying to understand expectations and trying to understand where we stand as an participant. So I would like to understand from you, what do you think, what do you mean by BA? Means you don't have to explain the complete essay which I have explained. So we normally keep this at the start of training, but I believe you are busy in something as well. So could you
I'm
please explain
sorry.
in your word?
I'm
No, that's
sorry
okay.
for that.
No problem. I can understand. These are the challenges and this happens. So if you could please explain in your words, what do you mean by BA? Because that will guide every one of us, so that, we can be supporting or, confronting to each other in that scenario. Could you please?
Yeah, sure. BA is a person who collects information or data from the stakeholders and then analyze that requirement and then pass it on to the developers through SRS and BRD, and then follow up with the developers and the stakeholders to get the information which we have received is correct or not, and
Perfect.
then he will work accordingly as per the requirement of the stakeholders.
Wow, great. Thanks a lot. It's really good. Ma'am just added a couple of really good technical terms. What we can say, BRD, business requirement documents. These are the documents given by the client, or it can be as simple as a mail, or it can be as simple as a voice note sent to you as an BA, or sent to Infosys as a company, saying we want to build attendance enhancement management system for State Farm, and then sales manager will take it to the next level. He'll plan those discussions. He'll plan to work with you as an BA and talk to the corresponding team in State Farm. And then we build something called SRS, System Requirement Specification. That's the document which we create. That's one of the deliverable what BA does. Okay, and as we discussed, then he or she will make sure whatever requirement I collected are in concise, are approved by them. This is a responsibility of a BA to get the requirements approved, because me is my duty to collect. It's me as my duty as an BA to get them approved, get them prioritized in line with the business needs, right? So that's how I work, right? Okay, yeah, Shital ma'am, are you there?
Raviji, looks like Sheetal's net is not working properly and she's not able to speak.
Okay.
Yeah, I just messaged her and she replied me back.
Okay, no problem. Shitalji, let's try to get those things addressed in the next meeting, because my understanding of your understanding, this is not a right word, my understanding of, your knowledge gain is really important, because that's how we're going to address those gaps, right? So unless you speak, you can chat as well. Does she put anything in chat? Okay, no. But chat is normally, I need to click a couple of places to get that to the chat box and all, because I'm, a person of normally एक बार शुरू होता है तो बंद नहीं होता है. Sorry.
You called her name many a time, so I just messaged her just to check what's happening. So she just told me like her net is not working properly.
Oh, okay. I can understand. And these are the problems we need to overcome. So let's do it the next time. So next time, let's try to understand from her as well, so that, we'll be in a complete synergy, right? So we should understand each other well to basically make ourselves a good BA, or, walk to those gaps and address those gaps correctly, so that we could be a really best BA, right? So if anybody don't have any questions, problems, or difficulty at this moment, I would like to close the session now, because I think I troubled you enough for the full night thought processes or complete day thought processes. And yes, please keep thinking, please, because this is how we're going to evolve our personality too. This is how we're going to build our personality too as an BA, right? So me as an BA, think out what are the traits I have within me. I could be something like, business expert like Lina ma'am. She's into travel business for so long. She could leverage her business acumen, business thought process, business strategy to a level where she can be best BA for travel industry. Or she can be a visionary, like she can build a product for a travel industry, which will be a remarkable product so that everybody wants that product. Something like Microsoft Windows, right? Windows was a product which is, I'll not say stolen, but inspired from Apple's operating system. If you want to, it's like Anu Malik copying the, tune or something like that sort. But yes, almost 85% of Windows is copied from Apple's System 7. If you ever use those good old Mac, you might know the System 7, how it look and feel. The whole look and feel of Windows 7 or Windows 5 to start with is basically copied from Apple Mac. But today, Apple Mac has around 8 to 9% of overall, business capture. But Windows is around at, I think, 82 to 78 to 82 of the overall, usage capture of the IT market. So think about it. Even you can get inspired from something and build your own product. So you can be a really great visionary. You can be a really great product owner or a company owner for that matters. That's how overall the role evolves for a BA, because we conceive the product, we conceive the idea, we build those idea from scratch, from a typical business problem to take it to a great product, and it happens, right? Look at the even Apple phone. The phone is also altogether at a different level. Forget about the market reach, but the satisfaction you get using those products are really great. And that's what is matter, because a normal phone is almost 1/10 of Apple's price. If you look at the Indian market, in American market like 1/7. So if you compare that way, but still there are people who go for such price. So the market reach, the one thing, the overall profit margin is another, overall market brand is another, the strategy with which these products are released and delivered are up to a great levels altogether. They have benchmarked themselves. They have taken the product satisfaction level to altogether another level. That's how overall we can be benefited from this analysis process as a person. We can really evolve our thought processes. We can discipline our thought processes. We can be the best thinkers, and that's what the analyst is, to build a best possible thinking, or to what you can say, document the thought process of a client. That's what we do in the philosophical term. So I document the requirement, I document the overall mission and vision of a client to a document called requirement analyst document, and give it to the support and services for that vision which I have really conceived, right? That's the best thing I do as a business analyst. So I'll stop here at this moment. If you have any question, please do ask. Otherwise, I believe we've understood the basic philosophy of a BA today. Now we're going to look at what BA does, how BA does, what are the templates, what are the tools which we use, and make ourselves more enabled towards the BA role. Yes, Usha ma'am, do you have any question?
Yes, sir. Not related to the course. I just want to understand now, like our course is almost completed because you started the new batch, or still
Right.
something is pending for us.
Come again, please. Sorry.
So like our course is completed, or something
No,
else
no.
is pending?
So yeah, the overall Scrum, Agile Scrum is still going on, but because of, I believe there were certain requests from attendees, so that they want to start this earlier. And as far as the market requirement goes, right, because the markets get really picked up in year end. So first
Yes.
quarter is what US market is really picks up. So we want to make sure the maximum utilization of trainees to get prepared by them. So we have just aggregated the few hours training on weekends, so that we can start this new batch earlier and get everybody together to the job market. That's what the thought process of business at Guru School. So that's why, there's a bit of push and pull here. But yeah, please, don't worry. There are, couple of things which are pending. First and foremost is the Agile and Scrum, which we are learning with Richaji. Then on top of that, we are going to do a workshop, which is not training as such, but there are certain assignment will be given to you. You're going to work on that in a disconnected way, because now everything is remote, right? So I'll give you certain business problem. You try to collect requirement. It's like actual working as an BA, right? As we discussed. So we're trying to understand those challenges. We're trying to understand those, tools which we have learned, like use case, the HLDs, the requirement specification, the work background structure, the user stories, and some part of it, right? And try to build even test cases for, certain part of the problem, so that you'll get a feel of actual BA life. Right, and for that there are a couple of things pending, and they'll be addressed. Please don't worry on that part, and we'll learn all together. Means even some new participant can also join that workshop if they want to. There's no what you can say shortcomings in learning ahead, but yeah, it can be a bit confusing, because could you remember the first workshop we did, right? For a BA, at the end of our BA training session, there were things which we couldn't address to in SRS. There are, I think we did
we are not able to hear you, Ravindra ji. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can't
for
hear you.
what you can say
Couldn't hear
limitation
you,
of
Ravindra.
knowledge or limitation of understanding. We couldn't fill the complete pardon me.
We could not hear you in between.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, these all technology, they have their own set of challenges. Pardon me for that. So yeah, what's the last statement you heard from me?
So we are good on that part. So the question is like
Okay.
resume formation and all those things that will take place in January or this month only?
No, this month only.
This month only. Okay.
And we have already started the process. And what I think Richaji will request you on Saturday, to share your current profile, so that we can go through those resume writers we have, and they'll build your profile. They'll really what you can say, enhance your profile for marketing. Most probably, I believe the resume marketing will start from December 2020, if not by December 31st. That's what I believe. Again,
4th
I
of
think
January.
I'll check with Devji. Yeah, I'll check with Devji and give you the exact date whenever we'll be ready with the resume and all. See, today is 12th, right? 15 December. So we have 15 days, which are quite good in terms of what you can say, address all these gaps. So we are there. No problem.
I have confidence. Okay, like
And resume building is just one step. We are there for interview as well. We are there for on-job support as well. So please, there's nothing called time shortages. Please
Right.
don't worry on that part.
No.
That's what
See,
my humble
I
request
feel
is.
confident that I have learned a lot. So like every time you ask questions
Sure,
to
please.
us, okay. No. Explain what is this? What is this? So in one word, can you explain like how we are doing? Like, are we prepared in your thought? Like, if you are a project manager and if you want to hire us, so what do you think? Like, we are prepared?
Yes, Usha ma'am, the way you explain things, you're almost ready. I believe I told you around a month back also,
Yes.
because you speak those words, and believe me, these words does mark ourselves, right? Because if you can speak the word, those make the other guys comfortable. Like if you go to a clinic and you talk about tetramycin, you talk about all those medicines and the medical procedures, the doctor will say, okay, let's call for a tea. So he'll offer you tea, biscuits and all, or cookies and all, right? This is how it happens. So acceptance, you know the words. I believe you worked with quite some IT companies before as an in recruitment or HR. That's what I understand from me on the background. So you know the IT company, so you can speak the word even as of today as well. But let's go with the team.
Yes.
And the job market is still yet to pick up. Means the way US business work, they have their budget sanctioning in place as of now. means they'll release this thing from 1st January onwards. So we'll have this resume market ready for the for before that period, so that these marketing teams, they'll start emailing your profiles with all those bells and whistles, whatever required, and then you'll have interview lined up for yourself. So most probably, the way I look at it, you're ready, and most probably you'll have a job offer in your hand by first week, if not second week of Jan.
Okay, so that gives so much of confidence. Trust me, the way you
Definitely,
says,
I
the way
can.
you says, it gives
No,
so
no.
much of
Believe me,
confidence.
I believe these things. That's why I'm communicating with you.
Yes.
And anybody of you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Don't ever feel that this is really I may or may not ask. Just shoot it at me. Please don't worry. I'll be basically guiding you if there are any shortcomings. Don't worry on that.
One last question, sir. Does
Please
Guru School provides PEGA training also?
come again.
गुरु स्कूल पेगा की ट्रेनिंग भी देता है क्या?
I believe so. I think Devji is the right person, but could you put this question in the group?
Yes, because one of my friends, she is looking out for PEGA training. So I thought, let me ask.
Sure, definitely. Please put the such question, because I don't know, or I don't know the trainer who gives PEGA.
Okay.
We are a big family. Means I believe we are around 100 plus resources within US and some 100 plus in India. So I don't know, or I'm a something called kinesthetic person. If you know what the personality types are, we normally know the person by the work rather than name.
Okay.
Or the face. So that way, it's better to get it clarified for somebody if you are falling short of communicating at that time. So that's what I'll put. And if you put in a group, even the recruiters are there, and they are the right person to guide you on that.
Okay,
Does
sure.
that answer your question, ma'am?
I am good, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else have any question? Yes, Lina, ma'am.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please, ma'am, go ahead.
Can you add me in your WhatsApp group?
Yes. Even I believe you are there, right, ma'am?
I am in IT group, not this business analyst and QA group.
Okay, who's your coordinator? Means whom you were talking to in terms of
Jayati?
Okay, yeah. So she's the right person. So Jayati is the right person to,
Okay.
because
I
those are
already
the administrators.
asked her.
Yes.
But
And I'll also remind her. Yeah, I'll
sure,
also
thank
remind her. Sure,
So
no problem.
that way I can talk and I can receive all the videos
Yes,
and stuff.
Sure. No problem, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Most welcome. Any other question for me at this moment?
Sir,
No.
can I ask, sir?
Yeah, please, Pony, ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, I have a doubt about that CBAP certification and all those things. So, is it mandatory to? I'm not sure about the job under the. Okay, if I get the job, is it mandatory to this CBAP certification?
Ma'am, let me discuss this with an example, basically, right?
Okay.
For certain things, certifications are really good to have, not the necessity to have. See, BA, you need to understand overall the discipline. You need to understand the overall how to do it. What are the templates to use? What are the tools to use? That's be more than enough to start your job, right? Certification. If you have a certificate, you'll have that added advantage of a preferential candidate. It always does. Means be it something like even school teacher, right? If you have certain certification in psychology, it'll help. If you have certain certification in teaching itself, so you'll be a preferred candidate. So something like that. So if you do certification, that will definitely help. To put extra effort, I'll say please go ahead and do that, because that's going to help you out. And with this fresh knowledge now, you can really go for the certification, right?
Yes, sir, I'm going through that, but I feels like it might totally different to this what I'm going through that.
Why do you feel like that, man?
And because of the some things are really the questions will be similar to the same, all the questions and all answers too. If I go to the another answer, the answer will be the various to the what I choose the answer. So what I feel that really sometimes
I
what
believe this is a kind of negative thinking which you have. Please don't think like that. See, there are some challenging questions in every exam, and the exams
Yes.
are there to confuse candidates, right? They want to what you can say, filter the uneasy candidates out. So please be confident on whatever you're saying, and believe me, you are there. Your thought process is clear. You can understand the overall processes and policies of a BA, so you can give exam. And the entry level exam is too easy. You can even give today also. But yes, there are some questions which are challenging, which are confusing, and they are there for certain reasons, right? That's how the exams are built. If you design an exam for BA, you'll put some confusing answer which you believe are correct, but other believe might wrong. So this thing happen. It's a part of that examining or art of examining, what they call. So
Okay.
please, don't think like that. It's best to think in a positive scenario. There are certain questions, might
You
be,
send that.
let's say, 5 to 10
You send,
certain questions which even I can do wrong. So it happens. That's what the examination is all about, right? So you might be stumble on such questions, but yes, there are no and as a trainer, as a guide, I'm confident on you. You can easily clear the entry level BA exam. The second level, you might need to put some efforts, and that's why I shared some books. If you have checked your group last time, I have shared around, I think, 8 to 9 books. Have a look at them, and there are quite a good amount of question banks there.
yeah,
So,
really. Some yeah, because of before that you sent that one book. It is like a total bad book. I scan it and I made a book kind. But when
mhm.
you send again that there is a 162 pages, it's slightly different to that. But it's not discrimination about that each chapter, and it is a very good kind of compared than Babbook. So it has
Uh-huh.
a by more thing. It has less pages, and the every chapter has a discrimination and key concept on everything. Every
Great.
chapter, what is the main things?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm
So it
going
was
through that,
helpful to
but
you, right?
yeah, really,
Great.
right
No
now,
problem.
yeah, it was very helpful because of the mainly it is in single or double lines discrimination for each one. So
Right.
we can, okay, yeah, what it is very really useful to me. Thank you for that, really sending that. And
Most
one more
welcome.
thing,
I'm here to help you, ma'am.
yeah,
Just try to understand, every personality have some likings, right? So
yeah,
you like that book. I'm really happy for that. There are certain, others in group which will like the other book also. So, this is a part of life. This is how we grow up. So whatever you could utilize best, please try to read it again and redefine your knowledge, so that all such difficult questions will be look easier to you, because that's how our efforts do pay off. So we need to put some extra efforts, because we are learning new things, right? We are walking to the new light. That's how I see it whenever you're trying to work as a business analyst. So yes, there are some efforts to be taken. There are some what I can say, pasina thoda bahana padega apne ko. So wo thoda I think wo gaps we need to address. And yeah, please don't believe that you couldn't pass the exam. As of today also, you can pass the exam, the entry level one. But for the actual IIBA certificate, I would like to make you more prepared, and that's how I have shared that question banks. And I'll put even some good training links there also. And we'll do the workshop. The workshop is still remaining. So workshop is a final, what I can say, challenge. We'll try to understand how requirement gathering can be a challenge, and those kind of scenarios. So yes, workshop will span around a week plus, and that's where you learn the final touches and arts. So if you want to take an exam, let's wait till we complete this course, right? So let's try to read these books. There are 6, 7 or 8 books or 9 books, I don't know. So just go through them, whatever you like, read it again, and let's get comfortable with overall how BA works in for current industry scenario. Okay, and BA book is a Bible which we normally refer to whenever we have any difficulty. So BA book is technical by itself, I know. So there are certain words which we need to learn, and you could read and ask me what this word means, right? So these kind of communication, these kind of discussions will make ourselves more what I can say, enable throughout the BA workings, and this for these certifications as well. Does that answer your question, ma'am?
Yes, sir. And I have one
No
more
problem.
question. Sorry if I
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
you more.
No, please don't be sorry. And I'm really glad that you asked, because many of us we normally don't ask these questions, but yes, we should ask, and that
Yeah,
makes us.
actually, yes, my husband is forcing me to do that. Not a forcing kind, because of you get a better position, like you can go through that if in better future if you
Yes, that's right.
take the certification and all the things. So he's saying that. So that's why I'm going through that before that interview and all the things.
Sure,
So I
sure.
first I have to complete my certification, what I'm going through right now. So
Yeah,
and
yeah.
one more question, sir, into that.
Please go ahead. Go ahead. No problem.
It is in 150 questions, right? How many questions for how many how I pass, how I get my pass marks, like what is the pass marks score to that question?
I need to go to that website, iiba.org. They have given all those things there, because they are you are talking about IIBA certification, right?
No, CBAP, sir. CCBA and CBAP both are like same, that you send the questions and all the things. When I search for over there is equal to the CBAP and CCBA. The
Okay.
CBA is equal to the CBAP.
Sure. Could you please put that question in the group, so that I can research and come back to you, because I need to refer to those sites.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. And
No,
I
no.
need that. Yeah, I need that answer. But I went to go, but still, I'm not sure about that. How many I get the pass marks over there? They just noted that yeah, it is a 3 hours for 3 hours some minutes for 150 questions. So that I need that. So how many pass marks I have to get there?
Sure. Most probably, I believe 40, but don't quote me for that. They keep changing these things, because because of this COVID, we have everything online, right? They might have taken it to 45 or reduced it to 35. I don't know, because they have their own type of R&D. They have their own type of dignitaries guide them to change these labels. So it happens. So let me get back to you on that. I don't know the
Yeah,
exact
sure.
answer at this moment.
I will put the question in that group, and so on
Please.
the 16th you can send me that if you don't mind.
Definitely. No problem. Then.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions?
Yeah, Raviji, the book
Please.
that has 500 some odd pages is the main book, right?
Right, BA book, right.
Yeah. Okay.
You are talking about those certification and all. I have not opened any of the books or I have not checked any certification. So I'm so sorry. I did not got time actually.
No, I can understand. Ushaji, no. There's and I'm not laughing at you. I like stress students. Okay, I couldn't get the time. But yes, ma'am, please, my humble request, please pull out
A
certain
book is
time. And
fine, but na certification she was talking about, like I got I got like stressed out, like oh my god, everyone is studying so much and
when
I'm
Pavni ma'am is stressed out, believe me, means the way she's asking questions. Doing certification is good, and it's going to help you, because you'll be the preferential candidate, right? On a lighter note, it's really best strategic decision you can take right now, because this knowledge is fresh, right? Whenever you join company on job, we keep thinking about various other things. So certification might be gone back burner. So I believe this is the right time to think about it, and try to spend some time and try to go through these books. I would really request you to because these books are they are really costly. Means if you look at the price tag, these are the PDF I've collected from my friends and families, because they have done this certification, and these books really help them a lot. I keep talking to them.
When I scan the book, I charge you. They charge you for this totally $50, sir.
I know. These are really costly things, and
it is too much costly when you scan that also.
And that's why I put that copyright thing also, that message. Every time whenever I share these things, these are not my books.
I don't share with anyone else.
Exactly.
Yes,
Please, that's my humble request. And I'm doing it in good faith, because it's free to learn. Means that's how that copyright law is formed, right? It's free to learn, free to gain knowledge. But if you sell or try to share with anybody else for commercial purpose, then you're basically violating that law. So please, this is for your reference. And this might not be the latest edition. This could happen in certain cases, because what they do, they try to stop these proliferations, right, of spreading readable copy to everyone, because then nobody will purchase, right? So this might be some older versions, but yes, these are all viable for the exams what we are thinking to do. So go through them, and as Pavni ma'am clearly depicted, she finds certain challenges. She finds certain challenges with certain questions, so that she believes she couldn't, put her knowledge at test. And that's how her questions came. And it's really valid questions. I really appreciate such questioning, because it questions overall how the knowledge delivery is it complete, what are the gaps, how can we walk there. And these are really valid questions, and we should ask ourselves day in day out, so that whatever I'm learning, I'm in control with whatever, even my learning as well. So that's how I plan myself out. Okay, so please, Pavani ma'am, please keep asking such question. And Usha ma'am, yes, you need to pull out some time, put some efforts and sweat and blood, so that we can do those things.
Sir, in
Certification
next
do help.
class, I will definitely tell you I finished one book. कितना भी time
Great.
निकालना पड़े, I need to do that.
Please, please, please. कुछ बहुत छोटे छोटे बुक्स है उसमें, मीन्स 50-100 पेज के भी है. So you can do in an hour or so.
Yeah.
So yes,
Whatever you send the books, it's almost 300-200 pages, sir. It is not.
Please
नहीं,
don't
बड़े
care
बड़े
by saying the number of pages. मैं book पढ़ने में, मुझे ना book पढ़ना बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है. वो pages सुन के ही मैं डर जाऊंगी फिर.
I like reading. But yes, we all are different personality, and we are working towards learning. So we need to put some efforts. That's what I'll say.
If I
as of
need to read, sir, I'll just go and say, Alexa, read this book for me, and वो
Oh,
शुरू हो
yeah,
जाती है बस.
that's the good thing. Yeah, means even you can search for audiobooks.
See, she
Let me find
started
out.
now also. I just said the name and she started outside.
Yes, there are audiobooks available. That's right,
Yeah.
and that's the best way. You can keep it on and sleep also.
That's what I do, because I don't like to read, especially from the tablets. If it's a book, I can read it, but I don't
I
like
can
to read it from the laptops or in the mobile because it stresses my eyes. So,
Just share a secret with you. My wife is doing PhD in physics. Her
Oh.
subject is unit magnetism, spin glasses, that's what they call. And when she put on such audiobooks, I get really nice sleep.
that's what I do. I always put audiobooks and I'll be doing something and I'll be listening.
Yes, sir, definitely. If it helps you, yes, definitely. But yes, the learning is the most important part, gaining knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions for me?
So questions are never ending. That's
No,
why
but
they are called questions.
keep coming, please. Or let's park it for next class, because I think I'm stepping out your clocks. It's almost 12 o'clock, right?
Oh.
11 o'clock. No, 10:42. Are we ending early?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, okay. Send me a time. We can have time for question. No problem. I'm really worried because sitting in India, it's morning for us. It's 9:12 for us. So
you
for me,
work for any IT company along with this job?
yeah. I work. I'm a executive director for 3 IT companies, to be precise, as of now.
Oh, wow.
I'm working with 16 incubation labs with different, engineering colleges. Incubation labs are basically laboratories where we try to build entrepreneurs. Means we try to build or book these new ideas.
Okay.
So analyst is my day in day out part, and I love this thing because you get really great idea. You get to fight on this idea, because building this idea, these guys are really passionate about this idea, and when you suggest them anything, they fight with you with their full might, believe me. And you should be let me try to grab some recordings if I can and share with you, because the way these visionary, they fight for their idea is like their baby, and you're trying to disrupt their whole thought process. So they really fight it back, and it's really good thing to do. And you need to really use all your diplomacy so that you shouldn't offend these visionaries, believe me. And I do that thing day in day out. So it's great learning. And business analyst is really great way to understand vision, to document the vision. Frankly speaking, the documentation is the best part, because normally even psychology says, right, whatever you talk, we hardly take we can conceive around 30% or 40% of it up to maximum level. So that's why this recording business, right? So just have a look at it once, have a look at this recording once, so that you can understand if you missed out any words, any thought processes, so that we can really learn these things in its completeness.
Okay.
And again, completeness is not a complete word, or we keep evolving. So even this recording will help you on job as well, believe me. And we'll be there to guide you on that.
So analyst is an analyst. Okay. So
Right.
Yes. So business analyst and data analyst, these are two different identities. So data analyst only analyzes the data. So
Data, right.
data analyst part starts after the documentation and everything is done.
See, no, I believe it's overlaps, philosophical speaking, because requirement is also kind of data, right?
Yes.
See, data is kind of validated thought process. So the thought process which are in line with whatever you're doing, it's kind of validated, requirement data, and then we process that. Even data scientists are basically analysts. We
Okay.
go to more technicalities than business. So we normally tend to move from business vision to data analyzing, and then we become data scientists. That's how the whole graduation. It's again my personal thought process, because nobody have ever defined data analyst or data scientist for that matters.
Why
Try
I'm
to search.
asking you, because I got little confused. Currently, as I told you, I'm working as
No,
a
these are,
data analyst.
yeah, these are confusing terms. I
So
know, I know.
I'm working, so it's purely collecting the data from dashboards or from Excel files and
Right.
putting all the data in the Excel sheets using all those formulas, pivot tables, VLOOKUPs. So that is called a data analyst.
Right, that's true.
Okay. And
And
business
there's no
and
definition as such. For BA, we have a definition in BA book. For
yes.
data analyst, we don't have a concise definition, because for data, there's no body who governs the overall. Only computer science gives data as in validated requirements or validated elements. That's what the data is all about.
So
So there's nothing much there to also.
we can say that data analyst is a part of business analyst.
Yes, you can definitely say that, and I normally say that every time. Even
Okay.
data scientist is a kind of next step of a business analyst.
Okay. Okay.
And
Because
data
I
scientist
got
is really big career. If you say somebody as in BA, I do data, I'm a data scientist, you can do that, and it's a valid statement. As a BA, if you say I'm a data scientist, yes, it's a valid statement.
trust me, sir, why I took this job, because I'm doing this business analyst training and I thought that could be a good exposure for me.
Yes, definitely. And it's
So,
a good stepping stone, believe me.
yes,
Means that's what I'm trying to
yes.
say. Data analyst starting salary is around 200K plus.
Really?
Yeah, believe me, you might need to learn those ITs mumbo jumbos. So
Yes.
within next 6 months on your job, you can join us for a data scientist training. We have a course called Python data scientist and machine learning. Machine
Yes.
learning is basically the programming part of data scientist. So it's kind of nice stepping stone, and those are highest paid resources as of now. In recruitment, you can search for the salary benchmarks. I think you can do research much better
Yeah,
than me.
yeah. Python, machine learning, those are expensive tools and
Exactly.
they charge like $120, 104. I placed for $140 per hour also for Python
Yes.
developer.
Yes. And as I told you, like the business analyst in Google getting paid 180K per year,
Yeah.
and he he has just 17 years of experience. And he
So,
basically what he personally says, I downgraded myself. He was a PM. Now he's working at a business analyst. So this is not a downgradation, right? This is like upgradation.
no,
You are
sir,
more
it's a
aligned towards money
downgradation
than
only.
work.
I placed one fresher, just she came out of the college. And can you believe how much I gave her? $85 per hour to a fresher. उतना तो हमारे
Wow.
husbands को भी नहीं मिलता है.
No, I can understand. And this is basically luck also. Since luck also play a bit of, charge in this. But yes, and that's how, I think Guru School is going to help us overall.
Yes, if you work hard and if you are fully dedicated, all the fields have all the IT sector. Yes, it's a good money. I mean, the market is really good. But
Opening
for
up, right.
BA, you really like we know the basics, and once we get into the market, we need to see like which field we need to choose. Like if we are
Exactly.
going in finance, we have to be so
Right.
strong in finance.
Otherwise start learning those domains, what they call, these are domain experts,
Yes,
the experience. So we
yes,
might need to Google on finance, financial processes, financial. That's why that use case thing is important, right? We talked about ATM, right? So in and out about ATM functionality whenever we build that use case on ATM functionality. So this way, if you can find these use cases for certain domains, it will help you to a great depth, believe me. And that's what the domain is all about, right? to understand the processes, the policies. Even I believe, Deepika ma'am is from banking, right? Deepika ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so she can basically guide on banking domain. And as you say, financial and banking are they go hand in hand, right? So we can really do excel in such domains as well.
Thank you.
Yes. It looks like it's only you and me conversation. Guys, you all are free to talk.
No, all are like Reena ma'am also talking, Deepika ma'am also talking, Pawni ma'am also talking. See, everybody have their own share or own way of discussions. So somebody talk a lot, I talk a lot.
I am a non-stop machine, so I can talk 24 hours.
Same me. As in tenure, that's I think advantageous to me. And we make really great friends. We normally tend to make more friends than we can chew.
Yes,
This is also
and
part of life.
trusting is a big issue. Like if a people talks more, they think like, okay, whole world is their friend, and
Yeah,
when we
exactly.
need it, nobody is there. So trust is the big issue.
Yeah.
Those who talk a lot.
Yes, Ani. Even I'm really fortunate to have quite a good amount of friends who support me in difficult times. Believe me, and that happens. And so there are good apples, bad apples. So let's not calculate the bad apples. Try to calculate the good apples, so you'll be really positive.
I have a question. How
Yes.
we
So we
get
all discuss. So please don't worry and keep speaking, keep talking, and that's how we're going to learn.
So
And
someone
yeah, I
was having a
definitely.
question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm sorry, but how we get this recording? Are you gonna email us or you gonna send in a WhatsApp?
No, I'll going to post the link in the group.
In the group, okay.
Yeah,
And you
and
will simply
it might take a couple of days because we have a legal team and some teams which normally observe this recording for certain copyright violations or something like that sort. So if I might speak something which is not what I can say in line with the business goal or in line with the legality, they try to cut those things down.
you cannot email us, right? Just the
I'll
WhatsApp.
post it on a group. You're in a group, right? You're in
Yes.
that BAQA group, yeah. So you'll get the link there.
Oh,
And
okay.
mostly, I'm not the actual one who posted. Mostly, Dev Karlekar. Dev ji is our leader in Gurukuls. He posts these links when the legal team and the copyright team sends him the details.
Oh, okay. And there is no other classes like early instead of 9 to 11, 8 to 10 or anything?
We can shift this class if you want. Means let's discuss this next time because I believe we have certain participants left us. So let's discuss it next time so that we can shift half an hour early or something that if you want. I'm open for that.
Yeah, please. Because my
Yeah.
schedule
So
will be very
I would request you to put this thing whenever we start our next class, so that because we have around 10 participants, right? And now we are at 7. So we shouldn't we have to do justice for all of them, right? So let's discuss this thing out. I'm open for that.
Okay, I'm okay with that. So let's discuss in next class.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Thank you.
You're in East Coast or West Coast? Because West Coast, I
East
believe,
Coast.
is East Coast.
I guess we are all in East Coast.
Okay, that's good then. But I'm open for changing this time half an hour earlier, and please guide me so. But it shouldn't be inconvenience to anybody, right? So discuss it out. Let's in our next class.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man. I'm here to help. We are here to basically grow together. So we are working
Because
as a team.
I have 2 girls and they wake up early in the school and I have to like a lot of things. I'm like, if it's something.
I know, I can understand. There are some challenges, and we are here to solve those challenges. Please don't worry.
Thank you so much. Appreciate.
Any question for me at this moment, or could we close this chapter, or
Yes,
close
we can
close
call
this
for the
session?
day. Yeah, we can call for the day.
Okay, thank you.
Before,
Thank you.
Oh, Rudra is there. Let's hear Rudra. Rudra, please go ahead.
hey,
Hey, we
I
miss
was
you,
actually-
man.
Oh,
Please
okay.
go.
So I was going through the books, and there's you provided a lot of resources, which I'm very thankful for. But I was wondering which one should I read first, and like which one will help me? Like honestly,
That's
I
really
wanna
difficult
read them.
question for me as well.
Thank you, Rudra. That was my question too. I was going to ask that too.
Okay, start with BA book. So there's a guide, I believe, for BA book, and there's a BA book itself. So start with BA book, and then go to the guide, and then go to the questions. Because I believe I have shared 5 or 6 questions, PDFs. So read those later. First, try to read BA book. I know there'll be some, technical words which you couldn't explain. You can ask me in the next class, and we can discuss on that, and that's how we learn. Okay. And then BA book is the first, it's a kind of reference material used by all business analysts. So we should, I'll not say by heart, but at least we know the nooks and corners. We know the chapters. Basically, we know how the processes have been implemented, because these are the industry best practices, and that's how we will learn.
But Ravindra,
Does that answer your
this
question,
one
Rudra?
is,
Sorry.
this is only one book. The rest are all the, those CABP exams and CBAPS versus PDF, and also BA book is only one.
No, I believe there's a guide also, if I'm not mistaken.
There's one.
I've said that guide also. Guide is a kind of, right. And there's a handbook, I believe. Pavni madam was talking about the handbook, which is the shortest version of BA book.
That
Yes,
is the one I don't
yes,
think I
ma'am.
have.
There is a book with the
39
Babok
pages.
V3 tools and there, and below that there is a CBP. That is a certified exam questions and all about that, and there is 162 pages. Some book is there. Yeah, mastering
Okay.
CBAP V3 PDF. It's all to the Babok book only. It's
Yeah.
similar to.
So
that
don't go to the question banks if you're new, because that
Yes,
will confuse you more than learning. Stick to the descriptive part of it. BA book is the first you should start with. I think 500 plus or 600 plus pages are there.
Yes.
Try to read it once at least. I know it's boring, but it'll give you exact idea what BA does. Means in actual words, actual sense, actual words which you should use on your day-to-day job. But yes, I know it's difficult, and it's going to take some extra efforts and sweat on your part as well. And please write down some notes. Try to build some handwritten notes, so that you know whatever you learned. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to ask, because that way we can understand the BA book end to end, and that's the, I think, motto here as of today. That's what I believe.
Okay.
Does that answer your questions?
Yes.
No problem. And yeah, please, my humble request, start reading, start preparing. Means whoever, older participants, we should really start, putting some efforts in reading and trying to understand. Even I'll share some, even video links also for some longer lectures for BA. We can, go through them and try to understand if there are any confusion, or, try to ask if there are any confusion or contradiction you believe. This could happen because we, as in personality, we think differently whenever anybody discusses an idea, and there are certain challenges, or there are certain issues in our explanation as well, or in our thought process as well. So these things has to be cleared before giving this certification exam, so that you will not be confused like Pavni madam here. And it happens. Don't feel bad about it. It's better to get cleared as early as we can, and so that we can really build some concrete knowledge, concrete notes for us. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Let's end here. Okay. So we have our next class day after tomorrow, same time, and there we could discuss. If you want to prepone this class by half an hour or so, let's discuss this then and there. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Morning.